All right, well, I gotta take a pause on the Foxbody thing. We did get the new intercooler in, or the heat exchanger. That's gonna fit. It's a little tiny. I thought it was gonna be a little bit bigger, but it fits really good, and I think it's gonna do the job. But we need to start working on the race car so we can get it ready for FD next year. Big things is Kuntz is gonna do our head job. So they're gonna check the valve job, put new valve springs, or upgrading the valve springs and everything. So I wanna get this thing apart on the long weekend so I can send it to them and they can get it to me done quick, ready to go. So I got something special to show you guys, and it's pretty nice. It's a nice big Gen 5 Whipple. So shout out to Whipple for helping me out on this thing. It's very nice. It's my first brand new supercharger, and this is gonna make power so much easier. We really don't need to make any more power because we're already annihilating the tires, but easier power will be easier on the motor, and we beat the crap out of it. So big things here, we're gonna pull this motor out and do some small upgrades and make sure everything is good. so we got the engine mostly apart, stripped down to the short block, and unfortunately we found some bad news. So you can see here we have pretty deep scoring on these 2 cylinders, and you can catch it really good with your nail, and that's not good. So good news is we caught it before we blew the block apart and ruined everything. So that's good that we actually took the motor apart. Everything else looks great. The head gaskets look fine. The bearings look fine. The heads look great. We're still going to send them out to Kuntz to have them do a valve job on it and put new springs. But I'm going to have to do a new block. So we'll call around, see if we can get something sleeved with enough time and in the budget. If not, I do have an extra block here. It's a junkyard block, so it's not anything super fancy, just a Gen 1. But we will see. So this is pretty much it for the rebuild on the S550 race car for now. I'm going to keep tearing it apart and see what we can find. So make sure you look into our Instagram and everything. And we're going to keep working on the Foxbody. I could pull the motor out and use that for the race car, but I just got it in. So kind of crappy about that, but whatever. I think we'll be able to get this thing back up and running in time for practice before FD. Okay, we're at a pretty exciting point. I didn't bore you with all the wiring stuff, but the car, all the pumps are running, and it's controlled by the ECU, and right now I have it manually triggered on, and we don't have any leaks. So we got our power steering running. That's working great. Already checked that. And then we got our water tank running. I think everything came out great here. This is all sub wiring. All the rest is for our tank. You can see here she's running. So no leaks, and she works great. So super pumped. And there's a little drain valve here, draining out the back of the car. I did a little flush on it. So yeah, time to just put the interior together and bolt the front clip back on, and she's ready for a test drive. All right, it's the moment you've been waiting for. We're actually gonna go drive the Fox, hopefully. So here we go. Battery. Oh, I just had the battery on. I'm done. Looking pretty dang good. Fenders are all bolted on, bumpers, front clip, everything. Triple, quadruple check the hood. Hell yeah. She's looking good. Don't mind the dust. We did some trimming to make sure we didn't break that fender more. Hell yeah. Let's see if it fires up. It's on the super crazy, ridiculous rich tune right now because it thinks it has 330cc injectors. I might mess with it while we're driving to see how she drives. That way I can drive it to go get it tuned. But let's go. station. We're getting somewhere. Out of all of them, I picked the one that doesn't work. Sounds good. It's way too loud. She died. Hope it starts. Well, it died, but we probably ran it out of gas because it's almost out of gas. I gotta teach John how to use a harness now. This thing is sick.
It is pretty cool.
All right, all we ended up doing was going to the gas station and coming back. The battery's super junk in the car and it wouldn't start. I did check the fuel tank and everything to try to find a leak, and it's leaking. So that's super annoying because I didn't find anything that would leak. So now it's super tippy top full and it's leaking. So I'm gonna have to drop that tomorrow. I did find somehow my e-brake cable's crossed up and they're hitting the drive shaft, so I gotta spin that around. I gotta pull the drive shaft out to spin it. But we didn't go very far, so it's not that big of a deal. Anyway, successful day. First time the thing's ran under its own power in like 3 years. And nothing really too big happened. I wish we wouldn't have broke down, but it's the way it goes. And I'll just get a new battery and it probably won't break down again. And we'll fix a couple little stupid things and the fuel leak because I don't feel like burning the car to the ground. Biscuit wanted to come be in the camera. I've done this. This is our third take, and here he is. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked the video. We're trying to make these come out more often. We got a bunch of projects going on in the off season, so we're keeping up with the videos. So tell your friends. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and then hit the bell so you know when I post a new video. We also have our Printify store, and Valentine's Day is coming up. So make sure you get your boyfriend or girlfriend something nice from our store. We got a bunch of stuff, and I'm sure Biscuit will appreciate it. So we'll see you later.